And it's not like we don't want to ask the reason, but the sympathy we have in us, we feel like we should be human enough. Like when someone is in a situation, you want to assist, you want to
tell
be
the person
too good to the person.
That is why I gave an easy way out. Ask these 3 questions. You want me to be the listener? Anyways, I record the patcho for safety. You would have defended yourself.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. If you are just joining us, please keep tapping on the screen. Send me some gifts. In fact, send us some gifts. The gifts is important. I've already told you guys. And more gifts. They are me lunch. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are just joining us, tap on your screens. We love you so much. Yeah, but then I wanted to ask communication about communication. If there's a third party or a mediator between the two of you, do you think it improves the communication between you and your partner, or it doesn't work out?
Funny enough, and interesting enough. Do you know it does?
How?
Because I gave a scenario whereby someone won't feel too comfortable to say certain things to his or her partner. Maybe it could be because he or she is scared that the partner will see that she's not matured or so they tend to tell someone else.
Okay.
And if the person manages to approach your partner, yes, your partner won't be happy about it, but that is when he's going to uncomfortably address the issue.
Okay.
So one way or the other, but if at the end of the whole thing, you guys don't end up arguing, but you guys end up solving your own problems. With that part, it depends on your maturity.
Okay.
Someone will just overreact and then get angry about it, but someone will sit with you and be like, okay, I didn't like the fact that you didn't tell me and you told her, and the person will start laying out her his or her dislikes and likes. So in a funny way, it does.
It does.
But just that you have to be matured about it to handle the aftermath of the whole thing. Else, your relationship will be on the verge of
Beloved Humble Lion, thanks for joining us.
Introducing third party into a relationship sometimes distracts communication.
Okay.
Because instead
of
you
think it improves it,
yes.
things it distracts it. Why do you think it's a distract?
Okay, so it distracts it in the way that some of the things that we have to talk together as maybe husband and wife, as a guy, as a lady. Now we tend to talk to other people. So we don't communicate. Other people communicate on our behalf.
Yes.
Okay.
So instead of you to come and tell me something, she'll come and tell me that she said this. And I'll say, go and tell her this.
Yeah.
By the time you realize, we are not even communicating.
I watched a movie where I think if you've watched Bridgerton, where the man was having issues with the wife was sitting at the far end, and then they were just sending their hand to be passing the information.
They were on the table. You know that there are people who are fighting in their house and then their children become their spokesperson.
Yes.
I remember I was in a relationship like
but
that.
But communication is communication.
I remember I was in a relationship like that, and then the guy had a friend who later became my friend. So if I do something to the guy, he doesn't tell me. He will go and tell the friend because he said, "I'm not being downfall. It's not the incarnate money the other guy." Then the guy will come and say, "I'll be like, okay, go and tell him to that. I said this."
You
so
see,
we dated for over 8 months.
More communicating.
Hello, Don K. We dated for over 8 months, and we never had personal communication.
You see,
all our communication was with the guy, so it was more or less like
traveling back.
The relationship is three-sided. It's a
traveling back.
If the message is coming, it will go and pass through Yusuf. Then Yusuf will distribute the message. So that was how it was. And it was at some point it became uncomfortable because even when we are having sexual issues, you have to go and tell a third party about our sex life before it took. So and then I backed out. Because
but
if I am with you,
sometimes I
feel like you should come to me. Nam, thanks for joining us.
But sometimes
Adam
we the guys,
thank you.
We enjoy the betweener thing. You enjoy as a betweener, you really enjoy.
Even when we are going on a date, the third party is there.
Because you're not passing information.
You
can't communicate.
At some point, I used to like
phone. And I what
let me use this opportunity to advertise my company now. Now my new profession, I'm a betweener. Any way, I'll become the betweener.
Deliver information now.
And we sort it
so
out.
Be the mouth.
We are advertising Bosheba in case you have a relationship and you can't talk to your partner personally.
Secret.
And you want a mediator.
Secret one.
Between you.
Yes.
Mr. Safrisky.
Yes. Secret.
Has opened a new company.
Yes.
Mediator between a company. If you are looking for somebody that will mediate between you and your partner, husband and wife, fiancé, boyfriend, girlfriend,
situationship, sugar daddy,
sugar baby.
Yes.
But so the price, why?
The price. And you don't text now.
Yes.
But
it should be secret.
Secret one.
Yes,
secret saying.
No, we
the information mode.
The information mode means we can't show be.
Oh, okay. So our partner say, or pay their information, no. As third party Jumano.
Yes.
So please, in case of any incasities, he is here.
But item 13 too is allowed.
Which is item 13?
What's the mean for you? Command. Say because some mom be command.
No, corner say uko di work council.
They mean
what did they give you the food and the food? Because I watched a movie where Mrs. Johnson was a delivery lady. Woman did not call concern. No, I be a smoothie kakra. No, kata so not did I can't call. No. And she was doing that for a very long time, you know. So yeah, that was just by the way. But then, I feel like what is the main benefits of having an unbiased person involved in a relationship? Someone who is unbiased. If you have someone like that in your relationship as a third party, do you think it helps or it doesn't?
So yes, as you just stated, unbiased.
Yes.
You understand? Normally, third party, even if the person is unbiased, it depends on the maturity of your partner. Because some partners, whether the person is unbiased or not, like let's assume that I'm with a man and there's something that he's doing.
Okay.
But for him to rectify whatever he's doing, his ego is not allowing him. And then they hate it when someone else come and then caution them that your wife told me this. She claims that she has spoken to you about it, but you are still not adhering to it. What's going on? And because they would have to adhere or attest or tell the person, give the person their
honest opinion,
their honest opinion or there's this word, the affirmation that okay, I'll do better.
Okay.
Then they get angry. Say what could go
okay.
You understand? So even if the person is not biased, even if the person is not, it depends on your partner.
Okay.
Everything depends, even if the person is a biased person.
Okay.
If your partner is matured enough and knows how to handle certain things, you guys are still going to resolve your issues.
Okay.
You understand? So for me, I feel like it depends on your partner.
Bashara, what do you think?
So that is also about maturity.
Okay.
The two of you should be matured enough.
Okay.
But you see, sometimes we say people are not biased, but every single person on planet, it's
one way or the other.
One way or because you want to defend your interests, what you want to do, you want to defend your path, so that you want to be seen as a clean sheet.
Yeah.
So all the time you want to defend a side or you take side. Definitely, one way or the other, you do that. So it needs the partners to be very matured.
Okay.
And then sometimes you have to take a conscious decision. Okay. Don't do something because someone is telling you to do this. You are supposed to do it. There are people,
you have to analyze it.
You see, there are people who come and tell you that, oh, so this issue happening, do this. Maybe what he is telling you is from his experience. It may not work for you. So sometimes I feel like sometimes you want to voice it out, like those things will come out of you, but be very conscious about it. So that the decision you take wouldn't affect your relationship, because the person might go and then the two of you will still be staying.
And then this thing, I will say it again, third party, be looking out for your own interest as well. If they come and ask them this question, do you want me to be the listener? Do you want me to give you advice? Or just want me to sympathize with you?
In my personal opinion, I feel like if you're in a relationship, third party who here?
Gwen.
Do you understand? In my personal opinion,
you can't solve everything yourself.
Yes, the
third party could be a counselor.
In my personal opinion, because I noticed one thing about marriage people. When the person is married, there are some people that they are married, especially those mummies, boys, daddies, girls. Any small marital issue, or they are home and papa.
That one is small. You said small.
Any little
what about
thing,
the big ones?
Or they are home and mommy.
Yeah.
You get to. I found out that some of the things that our husbands or our boyfriends do to us, we can forgive them easily. Then he slapped me. Okay. Maybe it was just a little misunderstanding, anger.
When if I go and say, they'll tell me to forgive him. So because I don't want to forgive, I won't go and say it.
So, no, they will tell you to forgive. But some families will not forgive.
I will say it. That is the family I want. That is the family I want.
That is why I feel like. That is why I feel like.
Hey, born out.
No, and yet, you see, one time, it wasn't Bosheba. It was Bosheba that said that it depends on what you do that will make a man raise his hand at you. Yeah. Okay, I don't second that, but I feel like sometimes tempers can rise. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
No, I ball back. You go and tell your mother, and then your mother is like,
me.
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 For the police station.
You won't try.
But all that for all you know, your man has regretted or your woman has regretted that you can sit down with them, you can solve the issue. Now you have told your mother says sound your bra. Also they are chow plan this is ending.
Oh, and then you tell mommy, maybe read it.
No,
I
thank you for joining us, Fresher. Thank you. You see,
you
so I feel like it's not everything that
my
your mother
my
has to be
freezing
involved
that
or a third
me
party
Yeah.
has to be